Dead Stars by Marquez Benitez. The story of the short story Dead Stars revolves around the man, Alfred Salazar, and his affair. Alfred Salazar believes in true love and optimism to discover ecstasy in his steer. Esperanza is the first woman he falls in love with. Alfredo's love for her soon fades away when he meets Julia. Characters: Alfredo Salazar. He is the son of Don Julian. He is over 30 years old bachelor. Alfred Salazar believes in true love and optimism to discover ecstasy in his steer. Esperanza is the first woman he falls in love with after their engagement. Esperanza. She is the wife of Alfredo Salazar. Esperanza is an impassionate woman having strong will and principles. A homely woman, she is also among the lucky women who have the aptitude of consistent beauty. Julia Salas. She is the sister-in-law of Judge Del Valle, a friend of Alfredo's father. She is the second woman with whom Alfredo falls in love with. She remains single for her entire life. Don Julian. He is the father of Alfredo Salazar. And these are the other characters who appears in the short story. Settings: Don Julian's house, Judge Del Valle's house, Don Julian's house in Tanda, where there are coconut and beach, Calle Real, Santa Cruz. The time of the story is Lenten season because they are celebrating the Holy Week proven by the procession they made with Our Lady of Sorrows. Dead Stars express the subject of forbidden love. Forbidden love is only apparent and curses and disturbs the person until a person realizes his or her faults. Responsibility is another underlying theme of the story. Alfred is engaged to his beloved to get married, yet he distracts himself with another woman, Julia. He forgets his responsibility towards his to-be wife. Even after 8 years, he still thinks of Julia until he realizes that Julia has changed herself. The plot:
Alfredo Salazar recalls how he met Julia Salas. He went to Judge Del Valle's house with his father, and that's how he met Julia Salas. Julia became slightly embarrassed when Alfredo kept on addressing her as Mrs. Del Valle. Alfredo had frequent visits to Judge's house since then. Despite his engagement with Esperanza, he gradually began to fall for Julia as he visited the Judge's house more often. After the procession of the Lady of Sorrows, Alfredo caught up with Julia. Julia discovered of his engagement to Esperanza and wished him well. This pushed him to decide whether he should go with Esperanza or Julia. Julia wanted to respect Alfredo's engagement with Esperanza, so she bids her farewell. Alfredo returned home with Esperanza, carrying his burden of guilt. Alfredo and Esperanza eventually got married and started a family. 8 years later, Alfredo was on a business trip in the area where Julia lives. He paid a visit to Julia, who is still unmarried, and he will never forget. At that point of time, he realized that he does not have the same feelings for Julia like before.